Hello everyone, JRDL96 here with a brand new reaction. As you could tell by the title, it's something a little different and it's something we haven't done in a while, and it's a reaction to Madness Combat related stuff. Now this is going to be pretty interesting because at the time of me recording this video just came out. And that is Madness Combat 9.5 Part 1. Now I find that interesting that Crinkles here is splitting not Madness Combat 9.5 into different separate parts. I don't know how many, God knows how many, but who knows. But to give a little background check on certain things, number one, the last thing we saw was the experiment, which showed us the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. What would happen if any of the characters in that universe lost their hands? They would go absolutely crazy to the point of glitching in and out of existence and just going absolutely crazy. And another thing I need to clarify, for the last year I have pronounced the name Deimos this whole time as that, until recently someone pointed out saying, hey, it's not pronounced that, it's pronounced Deimos. I find that weird that no one really brought that up. I thought I was doing alright, but I guess whatever. Like, I'm not gonna make that a huge issue, but it's Deimos, so I'm gonna go with that. So apologize if I kept butchering the guy's name this whole time. But speaking of Deimos, this I think has something to do with him because this is taking place in between 9 and 10. And if you are not familiar, in 9, Madness Combat 9, Deimos was shot and killed by one of the, one of those, grunts, I don't know what kind, the guy with the yellow blood and, that weird, headgear that was possessed by the Auditor. The Auditor possessed them while Deimos was trying to revive Hank, the main protagonist of the series. And for the last 2 years at least, we've seen this, mini-series involving, it was like the Deadmos. It was Deadmos, like Deimos in this purgatory, suffering, seeing all these chains, which would eventually be seen in Madness Combat 11. So that's another thing that to keep an eye out on, and especially in the thumbnail, we kind of see that they're going down that road again. Now I'm curious if this is going to continue based on what we saw at the end of the Deadmos adventures or whatever. I have no idea, but I might as well find out right now. So anyways, without further ado, let's react to this video, shall we? Here we go. Chapter 1. Booting. Oh, there's Hank. Listen here, hacker. Your interest will be terminated. Hank will be retained. What? Oh, what the hell? What's wrong with him? Whoa, what the? What is happening? Everybody's, going nuts. Whoa! Ew. Oh my god. Whoa! Oh, it's Hank! This is a completely out of left field. Didn't think that Hank would be involved. He's already alive still, isn't he? This is by far my favorite design of Hank. I love his design in this style. The goggles, the glasses, I like this design of him. They're coming for you, Hank. You're gonna complain about it, Hank. Tricky! Wait a minute, is this going on while Hank is still dead? Didn't think about that. Nail down the centers. I saw that. Oh! Oh, man. We are abandoned. So familiar. So is this what goes on when they're dead? Oh, Tricky is glitching. Oh. Oh, man. Oh! Oh! Bashed his head with his own, face mask. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. We got big mans. We got big boys. Oh no. He might be an issue, that guy. Oh no. The away team has been advised to expedite their operation. Okay. I did not expect that at all. I did not think it was Hank at all. I don't know why. I wasn't thinking it was Hank because you would think that this would be taking place after 9, right? 9.5, right? So, I'm guessing what's going on here, based on my understanding, I'm pretty sure everybody's probably yelling at me in the comments saying, "It's about Hank, you stupid fuck!" If you watch the video, then you'll see my realization. Relax. But based on my understanding of what I've seen, I'm guessing this is before Hank was revived in Madness Combat 9. Because this is the same, world that Deimos was in, that we've seen him in. And I guess this is what goes on, because we saw Tricky the Clown. And there was something about like a hacker, and like, they're gonna come for you, Hank. Meaning, like, I don't know, like, is this related to, obviously, him being revived? Like, Sanford and Deimos are coming for him, trying to get him come back to life, which they eventually did succeed in doing. So my guess is that this is happening before, like, Madness Combat 9, or near the moments before Hank gets revived in Madness Combat 9. Because this, you see Hank in his, in his appearance, his, outfit, his look from Madness Combat 7, which I think is probably by far his best look, best design. My favorite look of Hank. And this was like the last time we saw him. And when he gets revived, he becomes more of like, like those big guys. That size with a lobster claw. A lobster claw of some kind. I don't know, some weird, claw thing, I don't know. But man, I am kind of at a loss for words because I did not think it was Hank. I don't know why. Why I did not think it was Hank. I'm such an idiot. I'm such a fan. But I'm curious now, where does this go? Where do we go from here? Because obviously the big guy that, pretty much would teleport anytime he tried to shoot. Hank tried to shoot him and made him, like, aim in the wrong direction and, kind of like use the force to, like, bring him to him. I don't know what he was doing, but is this leading to his eventual transformation into what he would end up becoming by the end of episode 9? Who knows at this point? Honestly, I don't know. I'm pretty sure, like, it's kind of too early to tell. I was thinking it was going to be something else entirely. Like, don't tell me I'm the only one that was thinking it was going to be something related to Deimos or, something. Because wasn't there that scene that we saw in the end of the Deimos Adventures where, you had that to-be-damned guy, go after Deimos, thank you, and then they get surrounded by a bunch of enemies and grunts, and then it's just a cliffhanger. I was thinking that it was going to lead to that, but no, I was completely pleasantly, taken off guard and, given something else entirely, and that is Hank. I guess before he was revived for the billionth time. Because Hank has been killed multiple times. If I remember correctly, how many times this guy was killed in this series. Mechanically, he was killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times? 7, 8 times? I don't know. He's been killed that many times. And he was first shot in the head, stabbed through the chest, blown himself up, his head got ripped off, he was killed during episode 6, but got quickly revived by Tricky the Clown. Then in the beginning of episode 7, he was, thrown to the ground, and his face was, like half of his face was gone, and then he gets revived there, and then at the end of 7, he was shot and killed by Jesus Christ, and I'm not making that up, but I don't know, the reason why I say 8 is because in 11, he got his arm ripped off by Tricky, and then he got, tinkered with by the Auditor. Something, I don't know. So he kind of disappeared for a while before he came back to save Sanford from, Tricky. It's going to be interesting, though, seeing where this is going to go. This whole series as a whole, me being a fan for the last 10 years, for over 11 years of this series, for nearly 11, 12 years, I'm trying to think when did I start watching this weird ass shit? 2008. For nearly 12 years, I've been following this the series, and seeing it grow and change, evolve over time, and seeing how you know how better Crinkles gets at making these. You could, if you watch like the very first episode in the Madness Combat series, and then watch like, let's say, Madness Combat 11, you could see a huge difference. A huge difference in quality. Like, and you can see how much he's improved over the years. And I applaud him. I applaud Crinkles for this, because, man, never thought that a weird universe somewhere in Nevada about people with plus face, features on their heads has more compelling, story than most cartoons. And they don't have to really speak. There's no real voice acting. You only just have, text to explain it. And I saw the word, because I saw, going back to this, when Hank was, in the midst of his, usual thing, killing a bunch of people, I saw on the wall the word dissenter, which is the same word that was used in one of the other, shorts that we saw involving that To Be Damned guy. I don't know what his official name is. I haven't really followed. I just keep calling him To Be Damned. I don't know. What is his name? Did the Madness Combat community or did Crinkles give him an official name yet? Yeah, I'm looking at the Madness Combat wiki right now, and it says 9.5 unreleased. You might want to change that, because 9.5 Part 1 was released. Where is it? Dissenter. Okay. To Be Damned. Or Doc. Yeah, they call him Doc sometimes, some people. To Be Damned or Doc are the I can't say the word. Is one of the, nicknames as of yet unnamed new ally of Deimos. He helped Deimos escape from purgatory during the events of Deimos Rebuild.FLA. Because of his recent introduction, little is currently known about him. He is shown to be affiliated with Hank, Sanford, Deimos, and against the agency against Hank Wimbledon. I don't know, man. Soon they're gonna update this freaking, they're gonna update him, obviously. They're gonna update 9.5. Madness Combat 9.5. Yeah, it's obviously... Yeah, they're starting to update it now. Part 1, October 2nd, 2020. He killed 53 people in this episode. Wow. People are quick now. I guess there were plans to make it just one part, but I guess over time I think Crinkles decided, oh, let's just make it multiple parts. Maybe 2 parts. I don't know. But at this point, I'm guessing this is all related to what happens to Hank, what he's been, like, I guess, another thing too, I think I might have mentioned this, but I'll mention it again. This is, I guess, what happens when they're in this purgatory. They're kind of still fighting in this purgatory. You could see Hank was fighting all these people in purgatory. You could see that. It was weird. It is pretty weird. It was kind of a weird thing because you're like, what is happening? Because you're thrown for a loop and you're like, what is happening here? Pretty sure it's going to update eventually, more and more over time. So I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, I think overall, that's really it on this reaction to Madness Combat 9.5 Part 1. I was honestly pleasantly surprised at what we saw, and I am really looking forward to seeing what's next. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's reaction. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure also to check out my Instagram because I make collabs with Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, even myself. I also do actors and cosplays on there, so go check it out. Be sure also to check out my Tumblr and my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDL96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!